Jean Renoir is an important French director who is mainly associated with poetic realism. Poetic realism was a prevalent film movement that originated in post-war France. It recreates reality by stylizing, aestheticizing, and poeticizing it. Like surrealism, the influence of poetic realism is also subversive and revolutionary. It criticizes bourgeois values and morality. Poetic realistic films like The Rules of the Game, directed by Jean Renoir, transform cinema from entertaining spectacle to drama that features complex characters and deals with social and political issues. It satirizes contemporary French society with an ensemble cast in which people are allowed to violate every social and moral norms as long as they keep up appearances. Adultery and hypocrisy are not only happening among the upper-class characters, but their servants also practice or imitate the loose immoralities. In this scene, we see the love triangles between the maid Lisette, her husband Schumacher, and her lover Marceau. The use of long takes and deep focus lenses splits the space of the screen into two parts in order to create a dramatic effect and connect the scene to the theme of lies and covering lies.
Demain, je vais quitter le château et tu le quitteras avec moi.
Mais si tu veux, Édouard.
Je t'emmène en Alsace. Là-bas, les bracos, les crapules, les marceaux, quoi. On sait les dresser. Un bon coup de fusil. La nuit dans la forêt, et puis on n'en parle plus.
Mais bien sûr.
Après tout, je me fous de leur argent. Trop bête d'avoir du bien et de travailler chez les autres, quand on peut être l'homme de chez soi.
Oh oui, puis ça doit être si beau, l'Alsace. Avec les grands sapins, et puis la neige, et puis les cigognes.
Oh! Oh, Marceau!
In the beginning of this shot, we focus our eyes on the foreground where Schumacher is sitting before the table, with Lisette standing beside him as they are having dialogues. Then Marceau appears in the background. We start to pay attention to both foreground and background, since two events are happening in the same time here and there. Marceau manages to leave the scene while Schumacher is talking about his future plans without noticing Marceau. The two spaces of foreground and background don't really converge until Marceau stumbles and makes noise. As Schumacher notices and starts to chase him, suddenly the two spaces connect with each other. The film uses a long take with camera movements like tilt and manner pans. There is no editing to interrupt this scene. The development of the story and dramatics are achieved by splitting and reconnecting the foreground and background while making characters moving across them. This is made possible by the use of deep lens. This scene could be a microcosm of the film story. Lies and covering lies are happening all the time, from the Marcus couple cheating on each other to the death of Andre Yuri being covered up by the Marcus. In this scene, Lisette is also trying to hide her adultery with Marceau from her husband. She tries to keep up her appearance in the foreground with her husband Schumacher, while trying to cover up what is happening in the background with Marceau. By using long takes and deep focus lenses, Jean Renoir makes this scene echo one of the film's major themes, which is a decent appearance used to cover the unseemly truth and also an excuse from dealing honestly with matters of the heart.